A story in 5 words.
Trump. We're keeping the oil. Dave, Joe Scarborough says Trump told him that the difference between Iraq and Venezuela is that the U.S. didn't keep the oil back then, and now we're going to keep the oil. And we should have kept the Iraqi oil and didn't. What say you?
I think the difference is Bush went in and we occupied it for a long time. We're not taking their country. We're not changing their policy. They swore in their VP. If I was to put it to like the commoner, I would say that Bush, got it pregnant and married it, and Trump is just going to hit it and quit it.
You might have just explained the entire political framework of Donald Trump.
Yes.
I mean, it's like almost bombing the Iranian nukes, killing Soleimani. I just hit it and quit it. Yeah. Could it be, Kat, that Trump just gets too bored quickly to be in a long war? It's like he's just like, I'm just going to do this and leave.
Well, sometimes you try to hit it and quit it. You won't. And sometimes you leave something behind, or
okay, it happened 3 times. All right, I love them. I'm raising
in 1 year.
Or or she's not happy. She won't always let you hit it and quit it.
Yes.
I will say, I definitely appreciate him acknowledging that this is about oil. I mean that genuine. Bush to this day, that said nothing ever had anything to do with oil. I feel not gaslit by Trump saying
that's the one thing
about oil.
That's the one thing. You could disagree with what he's doing, but he'll tell you what he's doing. That's kind of like the way he is, Tyrus. What say you? Are you lost in thought about that?
Yeah, some of the choices I made in 2011.
You have 3 wonderful children.
Yes, I do. Couldn't be happier. He should keep the oil, and he should also take the $25 million and get that thing Venmo'd or Zelly. I think I got Zelly or something, and get me my reward money for what has happened here. I think it's good that we have a president that no one will ever say, I wonder what he's thinking. He will always tell you what is going on, whether you like it or not. And I think that's the cool thing. America's taking back oil and keeping oil is a wonderful message. America doesn't need the oil. But all these other little countries that have been acting a fool for the last 4 years are now going, he could take our oil. He could take me. I mean, they were sleeping in the panic room. All of a sudden, Cuba and them are like, hey, let's lower the prices on cigars. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's not, everyone else around the hemisphere is going, oh, man, I think America's back. We got to act right. I think that's a good message.
And there is the argument that they took our oil. Is that a legitimate argument when they took over the country? We had all of that oil there. I didn't really read that much of it, but it sounded interesting.
Kat and I were kind of talking about this while we were getting ready earlier. The fact that the United States companies came in and built a lot of that oil infrastructure to be able to produce it. But I mean, to be honest, that's the Venezuelan oil, right? There might have been American companies who built it, but that is not necessarily making that an American oil immediately. And while
don't worry, we'll edit that part out.
Yeah, great. Yeah, I mean, listen, I like the idea of we're keeping the oil. I like the idea of restocking the reserves that the United States has, our petroleum oil, the strategic reserves. That's very good for us geopolitically. Legally speaking, though, I don't know how much of this we can actually do. I'm not a lawyer. I don't pretend to play one on TV. I just have lots of questions about us just snatching up oil from different countries all over the world.
Here's a piece of advice. Save your questions for some other show.
Yeah, or you're going to get run on by somebody like you've never been run on before. Not me for HR reasons.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.